Hello, we're into the quarter-finals now of the individual championships at the UPC 9 Ball 2016. Tom Barrett, number 3 seed from Nottingham, again on the TV table, fresh from his last 16 win. Now facing much sterner opposition in number 5 seed, Adam McMackin of Ulster. This is quite easily the pick of the quarter-final task. I believe these may be the only 2 seeds left in the draw. So I think the winner of this, along with Shahid Islam of UCL, are the clear favourites for this title. McMackin's won the leg, he'll break. The cue ball, went perilously close to that top right corner pocket. It is. He's come up dry. There's a shot on the one. It's any kind of shot that you want. Might be able to play a snooker. Can't see him trying to play this up the line. Oh, he's played the push. He's played the push out. Well, he's not really moved the cue ball, so part of me would be surprised if McMackin took this on, because Barrett clearly doesn't fancy this for himself if he did the shot to McMackin. Yeah, smartly gives it back to Barrett. Maybe Barrett's just nudged the cue ball into a slightly easier position for himself. But it's never easy. Oh. Well, he's coming behind the 5. He was. I don't think he was looking anywhere near there, and he's just cast over a glance towards me that has suggested he didn't mean that snooker one little bit. Oh, good shot, Adam McMackin. He's got out of that well, although. Maybe a 1-9. I think the 5 may just be blocking the 9. But maybe a chance to send this 9 towards the corner pocket. Barrett went for it. He's missed it. And McMackin may look at the 179 himself. Clearance isn't obvious from here. 1 to 2's awful. 1 only goes in this bottom left corner, and he needs to take the 2 from there, so I think he's going to go for this 179 combo.
Not us.
Dan. My apologies. Been interrupted by people asking questions when they're looking for the official tournament desk. Barrett with a shot on the 1. Good pot. Not really got any position on the 2. He might go for the pot just to try and get his arm in, but he might just play safe here as well. Oh, he's gone for the pot. He's potted it. And again, such a difficult pot, no position. Yeah, the 3's on, but the cueing's awful. Getting on the 4 again, very awkward. He might have to leave a bank shot if he plays this. Yeah, that's all he's able to do, leave a bank on the 4. I expected him to get that. He's not looked it easy by any stretch. McMackin might fancy this fall down the line, but getting into a nice position for this clearance is not simple. Although with the 7-9 Had a combo or carry being as nice as it is. Not got too many balls that he'll need to pot here. He can get good position on the 5 for the 6. He's heavy favourite to take this first rack. Oh, he's just played safe instead. He's not played it particularly well. Barrett should be able to just draw off this 4 towards the 5. Maybe would have liked to have been a little closer than that, but he's certainly the favourite in this first rack. Oh, 6 to the top left corner still on, but I won't be happy with that. Is he playing the double towards his big pocket or the thin cut? I think it might be the thin cut. Oh, I wasn't even certain that was on. Oh! Oh! Well, he's nearly fluked the 9. McMackin will be grateful to come back to the table and have a shot on this 6 in the middle. Queuing for this, it's horrible. He might be taking it into the corner, so he's got 7-9 combo afterwards. He is taking it to the corner. I think playing it to the middle was the much easier shot there, and he's given Barrett the chance to just draw back and have an easy 7-9 combo. He's drawn back. He's drawn back too far, and rather than the combo, he's probably going to have to play the little carom. Does it well. Only just tethers the 9, but he gets it in, and the number 3 seed takes a 1-0 lead in the quarter-final. Back to break, 1-0. Oh, he got the 9 on the move, but nothing from it. 1's gone safe up at the top though. Break dry. And we're coming for another long haul in the second rack. These quarter-finals are last matches to be played here on the Friday of the UPC 9-ball championships. We'll be back tomorrow morning for the close of the group games in the team event and the semi-finals and final of the individuals. Which of these 2 boys is going to be in those semi-finals tomorrow evening? It's the number 3 seed, Tom Barrett, with the 1-0 lead in the race to 5 at the moment, and cue ball in hand here. And he plays that little 1-2 carry nicely. He's not happy with the position though. I think the 1 does go into this right centre pocket, but position on the 3 is awkward. Fully expect him to play safe instead. Well, Barrett keeps confounding expectations in going for these balls. You can argue he's fluked the 1, but given where he's left himself for 3, it's a poor shot, and he's got his comeuppance for it, really. has seen a one cushion escape though to this 3. Oh, and he's owned up to a foul. Good on his pull for Barrett. And McMackin has cue ball in hand. And an opportunity to take it to 1 apiece. McMackin not completely certain where he wants to place this. He's not got his arm going yet. The Northern Irish boys at these tournaments are always incredibly good tactical players, gritty match players, always the most confident potters. McMackin is a very good potter, he's just not quite got that arm going yet. But he would possibly prefer this to become more of a slog. See if he can take this clearance out. 5 to 6 is tricky, there's just a bit of traffic with the 7 and 8 ball could get into one. Depending on whether he decides to swing this round with screw or top it through. He's going for the screw route. Offside, he's played that really well. Not near the cushion, he's got a good shot on the 6. And again, he's got options, he can draw this back 7. If he doesn't quite get far enough, he should be able to take the 7 to into the corner. If he comes really too far, he can take the 7 into the top right corner. Ooh. I didn't think he was going to come side of the 7, and that's the thing that's made his life a bit more difficult. It's on into the top left corner. It's the kind of shot I'd expect to make, but it's possibly harder than the one he wanted. Played it well, played it very well. And he's on this 8 ball. Going to need to strike the cue ball well to get on 9, but got to back him from here. Yeah, beautiful shot. Dispatches the 9, and the quarter-final tie between the 2 remaining seeds is at 1-1. Bit of an audience for this match between the seeds gathered round. Number 2 seed shot in the last 64, Chris Gibson of Strathclyde watching. We've got the number 7 seed South Castellino on the sidelines, and boys from Ulster watching their man. Tournament officials are gathered round this table as well, so plenty of crowd for us. McMackin's in a good position after this break. One ball is pretty simple to this middle bag. Should land on the 3. 3 to 4 is difficult though. That. Oh. Well, I didn't expect him to miss that. I thought 3 to 4 afterwards was a very tricky shot. To be fair, would have played into his hands as a big drawer of the ball, but didn't expect him to miss that one into the centre. I think Barrett played in the cut there, and one ball's landed safe, but I think he could be in a lot of trouble after this. one's coming towards us and the ball cushion. Well, the cue ball's coming this way actually. The one ball's going to land right on the top. And Barrett in trouble. One cushion escape, probably not a problem for him, but no idea where that one's going. Oh, he's managed to get some distance. He's left the one, but he's left distance. And may not be overly simple to get on the 3 from here. Let's see what Mac can pull off. He pulls an excellent shot. He's actually given himself a great opportunity to take the 4 afterwards as well. He needs to draw this back. Might have a little too much angle actually. Nothing too high. From my angle it looks fairly straight, but if he's just the wrong side of the 3, then Screwback could go career into the 6, and if he hits the wrong side of that 6, the football's not on afterwards. If he does have to go into the 6 and hits it half ball, that'd be perfect. But let's see what happens. No, oh, he's come the other side of the 6. Oh. Well, in some ways, he's lucky he didn't scratch, particularly with that 4-9 combo being on. But he's not left himself in a nice position at all. He's almost certainly going to be fouling here. He may deliberately foul and just knock this 9 ball away from the 4 to make sure that the quick finish isn't on for Barrett. But even then, a 4 ball clear in its quarterfinals, I think you'd expect Barrett to take these out. So I'm not completely certain what McMackin can do here. I think that was a huge risk. He may just have got away with it. The Karen may still be on. But I think he was always very unlikely to hit that 4. And even if he did, he was probably setting the 4 toward now to leave a combo on. I think McMackin's got away with it. Barrett still has the Karen on, but it's nowhere near as easy as would have wanted this. See him lining up that 9 ball for the corner. He's going to try and put distance between cue ball and 4 ball just in case Karen doesn't come off, but I expect to put this. Oh, well, he's missed. And the 4 ain't nice simple. And perhaps a bit of fortune for McMackin. He's going to take him into a 2-1 lead. Number 5 seed Adam McMackin of Ulster to break, 2-1 up on number 3 seed Tom Barrett of Nottingham. Right, number 4. And that has somehow come up dry. It's dry, it's a tough shot on the one. Barrett has a shot on the one that leaves him nice on 2. Knocked the 5 towards the leg as well, but he's still on that too, and this is an opportunity to bring it back to 2-all. Good shot on the 3. This might be a bit tricky. I think he will just top through and leave 5 long, but 5 to 6, not incredibly obvious. He may just drop the 5 in after this 4 and leave the 6 long up to the top right corner. I think that's the safest option. He'd certainly be on the 7 after that, but maybe a bit more distance than he would have liked. Oh, please miss it. And I'm not overly certain why he's chased that clearance in that way. And now the gilt-edged opportunity turns to Adam McMackin, and he really ought to take a 3-1 lead here. Nice and close to the 5. He's got options on the 6. Let's see where he looks. I think he was playing to just bring that back for the straight one to the top right corner that I mentioned earlier. Still on. Quite as simple as he would have hoped, but he'll knock this in no problem, I think. Yeah, good play. Played that nicely. It's hard to see anything else in this game going 3-1. Nice straight on the black. Easy 9. 3-1 Adam McMackin. Rack number 5, Adam McMackin to break with a 3-1 lead. The number 5 seed over the number 3 seed, Tom Barrett. It's a big break. Ball's down, but he's scratched. Barrett's got cue ball in hand on the 1. Shouldn't be too difficult to get position on 3. And opportunity presents itself to pull this game back to 3-2. He's the 3 he'd want to be. Just needs to make sure he leaves a bit of angle on the 4 to come up at a 5. Wouldn't want to be that close to the cushion. Would probably want a little more angle than this. Nonetheless, I think he'll be fine. Yeah, he's trying to dig into this, so he's fallen harder than it needed to be. And despite a little jump on the cue ball, he is on his 5. Probably come off 2 cushions and try and land straight as he can on 6. Just checked it off the 1, left the 6 harder than he'd want to. He's probably running into this black here. He might be trusting on a bit of luck. No, he's drawn into it instead. Chris Gibson, the number 2 seed, approves of that one. big call coming from the crowd. Yeah. Nice and easy with the rest. Okay, he's left himself on the cushion, but short of another cue. This game's going to 3-2. Quite the quarter-final tie here. 5 racks in. 3-2 to the number 5 seed Adam McMackin Ulster over the number 3 seed Tom Barrett of Nottingham. 2 of the giants of University Pool these as well, Nottingham and Ulster. Ulster beat Nottingham in a 8-ball final 2 years ago, with the winner becoming the first ever team to hold 3 UPC 8-ball titles. So these 2 sides have been around a long time and been successful for a long time as well. Barrett was actually part of Nottingham's 2 8-ball victories. He's been around a few years too. So, dry break, but not wholly successful. McMackin's playing the push out here. I don't really understand that shot. He's just put the white in a more difficult position. Barrett clearly going to put him back in. I think that's a very strange shot selection. Well, maybe there was thought behind it, because that was a good effort coming behind the 5, but he's not made it. Well, although he's left this one to the centre, nothing really to come afterwards. I'd expect Barrett to go for this one and then try and play a snooker on the 2 with the cue ball tight in behind the 5 afterwards. See what he goes for. Nope, just played a 60 straight away on the 1 ball. Not played it particularly well. McMackin even has the angle here to come round onto the nice side of the 2, if you will, near the 5 ball. He may just try and roll this through and be willing to take the slightly longer top. Yeah. Still an easy 2 ball. He's landed straight on this though. Yeah, just a slight grimace. Doesn't fancy getting on this 3 nicely. Is he going to just accept a long ball, or is he going to try and put some power into this? Well, I did that. I have absolutely no idea what McMackin was attempting with that shot, and this is a player who generally plays very sensible shots, but that was poor. Jump cue coming out. It's not easy this at all. He's close to the 5. 3's probably far enough away from the rail so that the risk of bouncing off the table's not there. Yeah, it was difficult to do anything with that. Left the 3. A little bit of screw. He doesn't want to come back too far. Just come back a little. Oh, sorry. Wrong one. He wants to drop the cue ball dead, actually, and run through slightly. Yeah. Apologies, I mixed up the 8 ball and the 4 ball there, but this is the kind of angle we're looking for. Low on the ball so we can just swing up for the 5. And despite turning on the 6, that's fine. Chasing the position a little. Needs to land good on the 6 as well to land on the 7. And that's why he's missed a shot on the 5. ideally needed to finish low on the 6, so it had just been an easy 1 or 2 push and swing around to get onto the 7 or even a stun up. As it was, he was trying to drop the 5 and he was always going to leave a tough angle. So we'll see what McMackin can leave on the 6. He's gone. He's gone the right way, he's just not far enough. And 6 to 7 is very awkward. I think he might just play safe here. Or is he going for the cut? Yeah, he's played the safe, sensible shot. Not executed perfectly. Barrett's got a pot on the 6, but he's going to have to generate a lot of cue power to come back down for this 7. And again, that attempt to generate cue power is what forces you to miss the pot. Didn't expect McMackin to miss that 6, but he has missed it on the pro side. Not easy for Barrett to do anything with this. I think he might just try and hit it half ball and put it on the cushion, but considering McMackin's gone for the pot there, he's come up smelling of roses. He's played that out. The only really must be a containing safe out of that, but he's probably made sure he's coming back to the table unless McMackin pulled off a wonder double positional shot pairing. But instead, he plays the snooker. Oh, that was so close to a beautiful shot. 6 is on. He's going to need an awful lot of left hand side to come down for this 7. Yeah, not enough. And I think we'll see a safety from Barrett here, but whilst he can't finish off, he should be able to leave McMackin in a difficult snooker. Wow. I think we'll see this. That's one. It's a poor shot from Barrett. I expect him to make sure he got that 7 right up table. McMackin has a real opportunity to take this to 4-2. Played a nice shot on the 7 up table, but he's left the 8 tricky. I think he's going to have to take this on, but he's going to be swinging the white all over the place. And the pot's not exactly easy either. Probably have to go full-blooded at the pot and trust a little bit to luck. Well, in some ways he's got away with not scratching, but he's left the black ball pretty simple for Barrett. I think this game's going at 3-3. Maybe not. What has Barrett done? Should have been simple. This is a huge. Tom Barrett. He shouldn't have had that difficult a pot on the 9. Left it for himself. He's taken it. He's brought this game back to 3-3. And these two seeds are in a real dogfight now. Tom Barrett taking a tactical toilet break at 3 apiece. I don't believe for 1 second that he actually needed that, but he's brought McMackin back from 3-1 down, and he's letting the Irishman think about it. And he breaks at 3-all. Another break when nothing's really come of it. One ball's on, and given the 3-7 is a reasonably easy combo. You've got to say, first opportunity of rack number 7 goes to Adam McMackin. He's played the 1-6, not really thought about where the 1's going. Should have the carom here on the 2, so he should still be at the table after this shot, but perhaps lost his position straight away. I wonder where he's going now. Easier shot is the 1 ball into the top right corner. The 5 and 4 as guides. Not certain where he goes in terms of position from this. And that's why it's the 1 on into the top left corner. More difficult pot, but he gives himself a chance of leaving 3. And to be fair, whilst this 1 ball is on nominally, there's nothing that Barrett can really do with it. He's not getting on the 3 ball from the shoot, save a huge piece of cue power. I think he's going to have to play safe. That's what he does, but he's left this, and he's left a reasonably good angle for McMackin to come down for this 3-7 combination. Good pot on the 1. It's flick 5. It's neither friend nor foe, that 5. It's not landed as easy as he would have liked, but he's still got a shot on this 3-7. It's don't really see him landing on the 3 afterwards again, unless he puts something big on the ball as he's trying to dig. Yeah, he plays the safety instead, and that was the correct shot. He's not got the snooker, but he's taken the upper hand in this frame. Barrett trying the trickle snooker there. I think he's pushed the 3 close enough to the black ball that it may not even go in this top right corner. McMackin's got a decision to make. Close as he is to that 3 ball, actually may not be an easy shot. He can flick off the edge of the 3 from this angle and play an easy save, and I think that's what he's looking to do. Oh, but he's mishit completely, so that's 1 mishit each. Not exactly been a disaster to McMackin, that, but giving Barrett the upper hand in this exchange. Oh. Barrett could have the bank shot there. He's not got position on the 4. I think it'd have been much better taking the upper hand in the safety exchange. McMackin's potted the 3. Oh, he's landed in the jaws. And he's got a shot on this 4. It's not easy, but it is a shot. And that's probably more than he deserves off that previous attempt. Wow, given how tight he was in the jaws, that was a really tough pot. And he got close, but he's left Barrett a chance here. It's thin though again. in this score. You can easily see him missing this thick. And there's no guarantee of 9 position on 5. Well, you play a shot so thin, you risk the cue balls going up. Go straight in the middle bag. McMackin now has the chance to give himself the perfect angle on the 7 to cover this 8. Barrett's not happy with himself. McMackin a little straighter than he would have wanted. Can't see him being in any difficulty in this clearance. Well, the 8's on, very gettable, but it's not as easy as he would have liked. And when you make life slightly more difficult for yourself than you need to, you put an extra bit of pressure on yourself, and that's what's happened to Adam McMackin there. Been fortunate where the BUCS ended up. Oh, but Barrett's potted a beautiful 8 ball. Is this white going to travel? Oh, he's perfect on the 9. And from 3-1 down, number 3 seed Tom Barrett has taken a 4-3 lead in a race to 5 in the quarterfinals, and he's on the hill. It's Tom Barrett with the break on the hill.
Martin!
Just want to play for the team.
Well, he's potted off the break. No real shot on the 1. If he's feeling particularly cheeky, there may be a carom into the 9 ball here. It's not exactly a Tom Barrett shot, but given that there's no clearance on, maybe he fancies it, because he can play that shot in such a way that he sees the 1 reasonably safe.
Oh no.
Maybe it's worth it. See what it goes for. Yeah, I think he did go for that. Instead, he's banked the 1 in and he's left himself snookered on the 2. That was worth a go. Yeah, he's come out badly, but even if he misses this 2, there's work to do to make the clearance. McMackin, yeah, the balls are out in the open, but opponent on the hill, plenty of pressure on that, and McMackin had lost 3 racks in a row. Let's see what Barrett can do. I do think this 2 is a very tricky hit, but he might just find a way. Not even attempted it. He's played a deliberate foul, dumped the 9 towards the cushion, presumably trying to ensure that McMackin doesn't try the same kind of trick that he tried on the 1. So, McMackin with an opportunity. The other thing with that shot is it's a 9. It becomes tricky as well. It was a sensible foul. I don't think he played for the forward to the corner. That's where he's got, and he's perfect. Yep, good angle on the 5. Should be able to get on the 7 nicely, and if he can land straight on the 8, no reason why he can't sink the 9 afterwards. He wanted a bit more off the cushion there. He's got a long-ish pot on the 7. It's not obvious how he's going to get close to the 8 off this. Try and stun it back a bit, but not easy. Oh, just gone full blood at the pot. And that deliberate foul on the 9 might just pay dividends here, because this 8-9 McMackin is exceedingly tough. And in playing position on the 9, which he cut beautifully, he's missed the 8. The 8 has landed safe. And I think McMackin is a happy man. But Tom Barrett has banked the 8 in, and he now has a straight 9 to take himself through to the semi-finals. And there we have it. From 3-1 down, number 3 seed Tom Barrett is through to the semi-finals, defeating a number 5 seed Adam McMackin of Ulster.